How's your Saturday night going? Maybe you're at dinner battling with your conscience over whether or not to order the ravioli. Well, good news, a study has found chowing down on pasta may not break the scales or increase your weight at all. They say it's all about portion control. The problem is when it tastes that good, we have no control. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your Quizzeroni with the rigatoni, and this is HQ Trivia, where if you pass the test, you'll be the best. And we see you out there, players. Hello to Jai Deep Gruel, Aiden's mum Leslie, and cute couple Courtney and Danny as well. The Johnson family are all playing tonight in Lincoln, Maine. Hello to Thomas and Percy the Rabbit. Doyan Shin is playing from the couch. Feel better soon, Doyan. Congrats, Sky, on becoming a doctor. Happy birthday, Kevin. And a very special shout out to Liam's pet cow, who loves the game of HQ, more like H-Moo. Now, the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap that answer. If you get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win or split the cash. If you want a better chance of winning, an extra life can help you there. Have your friends sign up to HQ with your code to snag one of those. And tonight, we are giving away a Delicioso $5,000. That's enough to pay for tonight's big meal, perhaps an Italian chef for the weekend, and some spin classes, because we're not convinced by that study. But before you sweat it, you've got to go get it. Here we go with Q1. In the travel industry, B&B stands for bed and what? Bitcoin, breakfast, badminton. Travel season is in full swing. The travel bug is one by I don't mind getting. Credit cards at the ready, because they might not accept Bitcoin at your bed and breakfast. And the breakfast of champions goes to 485,000 of you. Bed and breakfast are fine and all, but let's be honest, breakfast in bed is the real vacation. Q2. What's the typical response to a joke starting with knock? Is there? We don't want any. What are those? Not take it on this one easily. That. Knock on wood. You don't have to hear too many of these jokes. When you ask in the first place, you'll say, who's there? And who is there right now? 475,000 of you are. It's the cheesiest form of joke in existence outside of mine, of course. They can be a little corny at times. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we are teaming up with Nickelodeon's Double Dare to give away $1,000, and there might be a few messy surprises in there too. You don't want to miss it. That's happening at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now back to the quizzing and Q3. According to the famous movie quote, where does nobody put baby? In an Uber, in a hammock, in a corner. Not Birdman baby. A different baby. Patrick Swayze drove us crazy with those shaking hips and kissable lips in Dirty Dancing, especially after he said,
nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's right, in a corner is your winning answer. 417,000 of you are swooning on round. Swayze himself didn't love the line as much as we did. He tried to get it cut from the film. Q4, how would you wish a French speaker good luck? Omelette de fromage, miserable, bon chance. Since you speak English, I'm going to tell you all good luck. If you picked Les Miserables, it was a miserable choice, I'm afraid. It's for the wretched. I'll order breakfast later, because it's bon chance. That means good luck, and luck is with you. 378,000 of you at least. Now, I'm a big believer, coincidentally, the harder we work, the more we have of it. Q5, which of these fashion terms comes from an English town? Henley, Polo, Kashmir. You fashionistas should have this one on lock. Yeah, we love to rock soccer jerseys and big outrageous hats and all that stuff, but us Brits pretty fashionable, especially in a Henley. It's called a Henley. That's the answer we were looking for. And that was a savage question. 220,000 of you plus are down. Unfortunately, sad to see you go. 146,000 of you taking the shirt off my back there. Now, the Henley was the traditional uniform of rowers in the town of Henley-on-Thames. Think polo shirt without the stifling collar. No more air to breathe. Moving on to Q6 in green eggs and ham. Sam I am does not mention with what animal? Goat, fox, horse. But why, oh why were those eggs green? Sam would be a lot of fun at dinner, sharing dishes, family style, but one animal who didn't get it's a horse. Poor horse. And no horsing around by 96,000 of you there. Dr. Seuss wrote the book in 50 words to win a bet. Only had room to squeeze in 3 animals, so the poor horse goes hungry. Q7, the halfway mark. Here we go. What U.S. city has a transit system called BART? Chicago, San Francisco, Baltimore. Hopefully a lot cleaner than the New York subway. Pretty gross down there. Walking up those hills can be an ordeal. There's always the BART system to get you there fast. Don't have a cowman. It's San Francisco where you go, where you find the BART system. 6,000 of you got one right. You're moving on to the next. Now, I wish I could say it was named after Bart Simpson, but it actually stands for Bay Area Rapid Transit. Not as exciting. Q8, the original cover of these novels, features a photograph taken by the author, Mickey, Remember Me, The Giver. Great photographer and writer. Double dipping and absolutely dripping with talent. You gotta get what you give. It's The Giver. That's the name of the book in question here. We are giving that to 33,768 of you. The best-selling 1993 was written by Lois Lowry. She also took the photo of the cover model, artist Carl Gustav Nelson, as you saw there. Q9. Which of these words is considered autological? Rectangle, noun, fishing. It's a war of words going on. Your fishing line has come up empty if you tapped on fishing. Let's be logical. The words English and cool are all autological, and so is noun. Noun. I'm announcing that 16,162 of you got that right. An autological word describes a property that it possesses. So cool is cool, and noun is in fact a noun. Cool? Cool. Moving on to Q10, which is Revolutionary War battles happened first. Battle of Bunker Hill, Battle of Yorktown. Which battle was the first battle? They've all inspired massive pieces of art, but kicking things off bunker style, the Battle of Bunker Hill. Yeah, that came first. 9,962 of you hunkering down right here. The Battle of Bunker Hill was in 1775. When soldiers ran out of ammunition, they threw rocks instead. Well, all's fair in war and love, isn't it? Q11, the penultimate round players. Which of these states has not hosted a Super Bowl? Garden State, Show Me State, North Star State. It's time for a touchdown. They may not have shown me a Super Bowl, but they still have a lot to show off about. The first U.S. state to ever host the Olympic Games. It's Missouri, the Show Me State. And 5,352 of you are showing me right now. Now it's time to show you the money. We are moving on to the final round with 5,352 of you moving forward. Another 563 of you using your extra lives to get back in. $5,000 up for grabs. Good luck to each and every one of you. Here we go with Q12. A special episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood went behind the scenes of what TV show? The Dukes of Hazzard, The Incredible Hulk, Knight Rider. Everything riding on this. Just because we loved his neighborhood, it doesn't mean Fred didn't like traveling to new places. In one of the classic episodes, Mr. Rogers spends time with Lou Ferrigno. We wouldn't like it when he's angry. It was on the set of The Incredible Hulk, and we have 2,871 winners. You smashed it. Massive congratulations to our 2,871 winners on this Saturday, taking home $1.74. Yeah, we've got Strong Tea with the cool shades. It was a strong win. We've got Waffly. We've got Quizzy Cord winning the quiz. KH Pin and a bunch of other winners as well. What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe get yourself some brekkies, some breakfast, bring up some ham in the morning, run by the bar, maybe take it to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. There's a lot that you can do with that cash. That truly was an awesome game, HQTs. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. You came, you played, you totally slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. You can hit me on the socials right here. Stop by, let me know how well you did tonight. Can't wait to find out. Scott will be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern with our special Double Dare game and $50,000 in cash. Until then, have a lovely night, everyone. See you soon. Bye.